side. They can't even threaten with a flank. And that means that this is a very, very scary moment right now. It's still an Elder flip as they kind of jump back straight in onto Way.
Not a flip anymore.
They don't flip anything because they're catching Gala out as well. He's trying to kite back with the Ghost as best as he possibly can. But Angel's just not a part of this. Angel hasn't been a part of this at all. And RNG are just getting destroyed. They're being pulled apart right now. And NIP, no playoffs, no pressure, no problem.
We've seen overextensions, people walking up alone to get vision like Way in enemy jungle before, just constantly getting picked off by members of NIP, walking in solo, not really doing their due diligence. And Shadow now gonna just hunt down Angel. They're gonna be able to go for the end.
They're going to be able to end the game. That's it. That is going to be game one to NIP. It was slow. It was steady. There was definitely some mid-game blunders where the Gwen got out of hand. But NIP holding strong, having so many engaged tools, so many ways to make the fight happen in their favor. They will take down RNG in game number one. They'll lose Dream right at the end, but it doesn't matter. The result stays the same. And this is NIP looking cool, calm, and collected right now against RNG.
Yeah, as expected when you have like your 9th place going against your 14th place team, there were mistakes on both sides, but also good things to highlight, especially for NIP. The way that they were proactively like hunting down Way in a lot of these situations in the early mid game, right? Like we saw Shadow constantly invade his jungle. He went with that Divine Sunder vibe build, knows he's winning in the 1v1, constantly having people like Dream hover around him and like chunking him out, making sure he's in a threat, taking away the Cyclone so it can't be used in team fights. Things like that were great. And like part of the reason why they won. The other part goes to like
他是左一，左一吗？啊，不知道。
这是什么？维克托？
可能维亚是哪路英雄？
可以给你提示，他是一个上路英雄。
那
闪电松鼠，闪电松鼠是谁来着？纳尔？不对不对，凯南。
凯南，
这个就凯南吧，应该。
这个是凯南吧？带电的松鼠。
凯南，这个挺简单的。
凯南。OK， 我厉害。
你看到球的话，应该第一反应就应该是辛德拉吧，3个球。这个就是左一吧，飞星很明显，还有气球、气泡。凯南太简单了，有点过于轻松了。主要我都玩过这些英雄。
根据我们给出的图片，然后猜猜看图片中的人物是哪位的欧美名人。
我这看着说就好了，是吗？
对。
我英文不好，说不出名字怎么办？
没关系，就答不出来也没关系。
好。
知识盲区啊，完全不了解。
他算明星吗？
没印象，可是感觉讲得上很高质量的人，就是有胆识，然后很多知识的人，就是有脑子的人。可是我真的不认识呀。
那个造火箭的叫什么？哎呦，想不起来了。
特斯拉的那个老板嘛，Elon Musk， 那个是那个埃隆·马斯克。
这个我知道，但我想不起他的名字是什么。
马斯特 ，No， 马斯克。
这个我知道，马斯克
是那个世界首富吗？忘记他名字了。要不换个人吧？这个我真不知道。
马斯克。
那个叫什么来着？特斯拉
，No。
不认识，不知道。这个人我不认识。这个是马斯克吗？
马斯克。这是谁啊？这个不认识。
全不认识的妹妹。
我看世界杯好像是那个内马尔吧，当时很火，好像是不是？
这个看起来就是个 rapper。这是内马尔吗？感觉好瘦啊，他有这么瘦吗？内马尔，这个是我为数不多认识的足球。
这个我不认识，但他蛮帅的。他是梅西吗 ？No， 不像啊。
这梅西吗
？No。
姆巴佩
？No。
不是，内马尔，一个足球明星，这叫啥我忘记了。
应该是字母哥。没想到他肌肉还挺那个。
泰森吗？这个是？这个叫啥？他叫什么啊？他演电影的吗？他叫什么？
他演过《速度与激情》。
对，这个我知道，但我不知道他叫啥。这个强生知道的。
泰森。我不记得，我也不记得。
不记得叫什么。演过那个一个猩猩在就是到处跑的一个电影，还有《速度与激情》好像。
没看过。
对
恩·존斯，对吗？我只知道他英文名，不知道中文名。
哇哦，不要改，巨石强森，
这个也不认识。
这个我经常看他的电影，这个是巨石强森吧？
这个巨石强森，我也知道。
这个人肯定知道，这个是巨石强森。
这个是那个
巨石强森。
哦，这个知道，强森，他巨石强森，我的也是喜欢。
Oh, stolen! Straight away, there's the Moonlight Vigil coming out to pepper down some damage, but like you mentioned, a little bit of that damage just kind of gets mitigated straight away, and that's a way just kind of straight up being... I don't even think he was outsmited, I think he just got caught by the cube.
And then Dream able to use his ulti to make sure that they aren't able to find a re-engage and aren't able to get anything off the fact that they have position to be able to nice turn invincible. He's just gone.
Oh, my God, he didn't get an opportunity to do anything. Breed saw something and just said, yep, that's what we're doing now. Took the solo bolo.
Good to see again. We hit on game one. Breed was not having the best of times, consistently getting punished in the side lane. So now him able to find a solo kill on Invincible, who, I mean, has been the mainstay for NIP and has honestly done... Ooh, Dream?
Nice flash.
That was a little bit of a delayed reaction from Angel, in my opinion, like in terms of like when the flash came out and the cast to follow up, but yeah, you got a summoner. What happened here? So
yeah, it looks like, yeah, he just gets caught out, straight up.
Yeah, connects some of the damage on the hammer form of the Q once he goes in, tries to run him back down, and now just getting kited out so beautifully. Breed able to use the flash to follow up. And yeah, a lot of it coming down to even just the pre-trading before we came to that replay, right? Invincible sitting on things, lose close range fights, but also, I think more importantly, having the mirror mana completely stacked up. Gonna be putting out some pretty nice damage.
Oh, they've caught out Wei. He is going to be going down straight away. RNG getting caught out again and again, and look at the damage they tried to put down in the shadow. It doesn't work, it doesn't make a difference, and Shro was just able to keep everyone so healthy, so topped up.
And you said it, there actually are stakes in this game, because if NIP win this one, RA's hopes of playoffs are surprisingly still alive. A team not even on the Rift right now. Not even on the Rift today. NIP though, we saw this in game one, and it didn't work out for them. They almost ended up giving RNG.
Stasis as immediately Dream flashes forward, knowing he gets the reset there from getting the Buster Bomb down. Ooh! But enough damage comes out from Breed to make sure he trades it back 1-for-1. That is not ideal for NIP.
No, definitely RNG still being able to find the morsels that are keeping them in the game. This little crumbs machine that, you know, everyone loves to... Actually, people don't really love crumbs. What am I saying? What's going on?
Well, no, hang on. No, there is like, what kind of crumbs? You know what I mean? Like, is it chocolate cake crumbs? Because I like chocolate cake crumbs. You know, like the edge of the tin of brownies. You know, like that's very kind of like hard and crummy, but it's nice. You know,
maybe
even
it's like
though
those
crummy
crumbs
is a bad word.
that you can't ignore, even if you want to. Like the crumbs at the bottom of a crisp bag. They're kind of there. You kind of
they're
like, okay,
nice.
you know,
Yeah.
you got to finish them, as we're gonna see here. Dream finishes him off. Shadow goes in, but that huge damage comes down from Breed at the very last second. And yeah, Joa as well, being actually the one to secure that one and make sure they're online. Oh, Wei.
I mean, Wei's in a bad spot right now. He gets caught by the hard CC of the Soraka. That's right. If you get caught at the end of the silence, you are a hard CC down, and you are not going anywhere. And NIP, they look like they're trying to get some more advantages off of this now, trying to get top lane as well.
NIP gonna at least be able to get this turret. You can see them having push in mid, so they should be able to rotate, reinforce their Tristana, and maybe even look for more off this, but looks like the wave had already gone in. Shouldn't be too much unless the pick comes out. Shadow?
He's dead. Shadow's in the pit. Shadow steals, and NIP and everything the wish comes out. As you can see, Invincible trying to jump on these 80 carries. He wants Photic, but Photic goes a little bit too far forward. It ends up being a 2-for-2 trade, but the Baron to NIP and the Dragon, they get it all, Lyrics.
Some days you wake up and it's just one of those unlucky days. You stub your pinky toe at least 3 times, and that is what is happening to RNG here. Not only are they like, we're screwed, we need to go for the flip, and then someone goes down, they even end up losing the objective that they were putting it all on the line for. Man, it's rough. So that's all can be said.
That is a bruh moment if I've ever seen it. Because again, you can see what Angel wants to try to do here. He wants to try and burst out Shadow, but he just doesn't.
I mean, you can't. Like, this Gragas isn't going to solo burst out anyone. It seems like, yeah, what he's trying to do is just buy time for the Baron to get done. That doesn't happen. We see the damage able to come through. The sustained control, once again, is paying dividends despite his focus. He runs down Gala, does end up getting deleted in the end, but Dream, I mean, right, you have two huge marksmen to deal with. And you know,
Angel without reading your kind of second form of engage, you're going to lose out a lot. The feathers will fly. Botic looking for Gala, but Gala keeps himself fighting backwards, but Invincible's already on his face. And that is most of your damage already deleted from this match. It will be NIP with the 2-0. The upset shall continue, Lyric. EDG yesterday, NIP today, and RA are the biggest of NIP fans right now because they are keeping Rare Adam alive in playoffs.
Giving them a solid hope to be able to make it. NIP, their split might be done, but still having a massive impact on the standings. And I mean, again, this is one of those teams that didn't have this roster to start off the split. They made some roster changes. They kind of waited and saw how the split went. And you said it before the series, right? They are now getting the reps in for summer. Having Shadow in, figuring out whatever the dynamic is that they want to run there. I think giving Invincible more time on stage is always nice because we've seen Invincible kind of come in and out over the past few years, mainly being used as a sub. So this is really his first time as a full-time starter on the LPL stage. So then there's a lot of, I'd say, leeway that could be given to Nip because, again, remember, Nip was only really expected to be in that mid-tier kind of scrawl, not really anything above that in my mind, with the roster they have still being so young. And right now, they're
out of a burst, but now Kanavi might be caught out here. They go into this mid lane. Kanavi immediately gets jumped on. They don't want to try and get away from this. They want to try and secure the kill, and Kanavi got read like a book. Didn't think there was any vision, and that is just fantastically played from LGD.
Yeah, if there's a winner of the play, it is that ward being placed for LGD, allowing the play to be able to come through. Great vision from LGD. Great, like, understanding of how they want to make that play, right? I mean, because you have to communicate, like who are you going on, how and when are you going on. Then they very clearly say, hey, we wait for the Wukong to come out. Cocoon, Rocket Jump, and they all in on the plan. And then even with him,
getting himself away, got a little bit of a heal because he wasn't part of that kill onto the Dragon, but it doesn't matter. 2 kills over, and this bot lane is up and running for JDG.
Jinzhao trying to save his jungler, ends up regretting it as he goes down. Meteor does too. JDG, 2 kills, they get a Dragon on top of it, and these are the phenomenal early games you love to see. I just like how JDG also, like, knew they didn't have to give it up. Their health bars were low. Like, if you just looked at HP bars after the initial scrap we're going to see here tonight, tries to find the opportunity, but Great Clans deny it. Huge damage. I think he's doing attacked up by Dragon a little bit here, but look at these HP bars. Kanavi missing both incredibly low. I believe Grog is half HP, so it looks dire, but
maybe wants to try and secure this kill. Jin Zhao doesn't have a flash, but does he need to be able to do it? No, he does not. Ruler gets himself 2 more kills. That's a 4-0-1 Aphelios, and this is starting to ramp up. I'm getting vibes of JDG versus FBX, our quickest game of the split right now, Lyric.
LGD, I mean, they're just like overheating. They're just over-aggressing. What are they going for? This was great. Instead of display towards mid, you have numbers advantage. You assume they're going for Herald because they have agency on top side. You know exactly where their jungler is. But then here, wanting to follow through and try to catch out missing. And I think the initial is good, but after you miss on the hook, which no, and again, I think they'd still even be happy just to find and turn the fight. You can see there, they have the tools.
Here we go.
Don't flip it, don't flip the JG.
They're going to LGD get it, 369. Not able to finish off Jin Zhao just yet. They will lose the Elise and the Nautilus. And the Zeri, yes, get yourself the Baron, but you've lost 3 kills out of it. Meteor with the hero play, but I don't think it's going to be worth anything.
Okay, flipping it was completely fine. It was like, you know, flipping your pizza dough around to look cool and make an awesome YouTube video. JDG gonna be able to push this one. Sure, there's a tank and there's a damage dealer there, but I think JDG have the stuff to end
Hi, Chow dies.
They didn't want to go for it, but look at the shields now. He's gone.
My God, he is gone. But they are traded back, so not a bad situation to be in. Again, a 1-for-1 trade suits out LGD. It's denying resources and giving more time over to LGD. JD trying to end this game as quick as they can, but then they kind of go into a bit of an elder flip. Jin Zhao keeping himself alive for the moment, but only just forced for the moment. Meteor spinning his way towards a better freedom, which is the gray screen. And he hasn't got anything else to do for 40 seconds. They go back to the Baron. They should be able to confirm this, and it is going to be a last final stand. I will say it's a 6-1 Aphelios.